Alright guys, welcome back to Frugal Homestead. So today I have some bad news, short video, but bad things happen sometimes and you guys need to know about it. So, as you know, we use solar to offset our electric bill. Actually helps a lot. We are saving anywhere from $50 to $100 a month, depending on what time it is of year. And today we had a grid tie failure. So let's go inside here to the wood burner building and check it out. Alright guys, the first thing I want you to take notice is that the sticker's peeling off of it. Now it's not because they use cheap stickers, it's because it's gotten hot. Now the normal thing that goes wrong with these things is the MOSFETs blow, but you have to understand these things cost $100 a piece, sometimes less. If I have eBay bucks on there, then I can usually get them cheaper. Now, while we will be making changes in the future, I did have enough to pick up a new grid tie just like this for about $87, thanks to having a bunch of eBay bucks on my account. Now, I did see that they're now offering 2-year warranties on this through eBay for $10. Not a bad piece of insurance if you've got power that likes to fluctuate in your area or you live in a high storm area, because that's what kills these things a lot of times, is either extreme heat or power fluctuations. Like we live real close to main power lines and base station, so when a power outage hits here, it hits extremely hard. I mean, it'll damage appliances. It's a pretty big deal. So the simple fact of this one though is it's inside a wood burner building, which creates a lot of dirt and dust, which helps the fans fail faster, which was part of this one's problem. But as you can see, it got hot, like the case got hot. So with us making improvements to our wood burner this year and improving our wood burner building, we actually probably shortened the life of this thing, because it stays about 100 or so degrees in here, dropping down to maybe 80 degrees at night every single day because of the wood burner in this building. Now, a lot of days when it got really hot in here, I would leave the door open trying to get some fresh air ventilation in here, but it also stays very dusty and dirty, so I'm sure the fans have failed. That said, it's one of those things where you have to ask, is this worth it in the future? Right now, yes, because we're saving $50 to $100 a month in electric. So if one of these goes bad every 3, 6, 8 months, you're well saving more than that. But we also have to look at the long term in the future. So after the next one goes bad, we were going to start switching to the end phase models that actually mount outside at the panels, and we will do one per panel, which will keep them nice and comfortable, nice and cool. We won't be pushing them hard. Looking at the 7 models, 7 generations, so that's probably where we'll be going. But I do want to take a moment though and make sure you guys know that it's not necessarily this grid tie's fault, because it's in the worst of conditions, and this one's been functioning in the worst of conditions for years. So as we made these improvements this year, I probably should have either moved it lower down the wall or put a fan on it, and it probably would have extended its life, because you can see by the sticker being baked off of it that it got hot. It got real hot. Now I could tear it apart and look at the insides and maybe repair it, but I don't know that it's really worth it at this point in time. I may do that in the future, an upcoming video. But I just wanted to do a short update on this because the rest of our grid ties are running flawlessly. This one may have a little less wrong with it than others because it doesn't sit there with just the warning light. It doesn't have any lights that come on, and then when you switch the power on and off, the warning light flickers. So it may have a point where there's a disconnection inside that's bad or a wire burnt. I will open it up and check it out later, but solar's not perfect, guys. Things are going to go wrong. You're not just magically going to save money every month and nothing's ever going to go wrong. And it's important to remember that there's a cost to doing business and everything. Green energy is the future. The technology is way better. This is old tech I'm using here. It's just the simplest, most cost effective. But as you get more into it and you're looking longer term, it's better to invest in better equipment going forward. So currently we're looking at the in-phase stuff and going to work with that. I believe I think it'll fit our needs a lot better in the long term, and I feel like with our power that putting one to each one individually, so one in-phase inverter per one 285 watt GCI panel is going to be barely pushing it in the realisticness, and they should have zero problem going long term. That said, you also get a long-term warranty with in-phase. There's no real warranty on these unless you buy the new $10 protection policy through eBay. So quick update. Hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. Remember, solar is a way of life. It's a mindset. You're trying to do better for your environment, and you're trying to also do better for yourself and your pocketbook. So the investment's going to come at different times when you least expect it. It can be frustrating, but don't ever give up because things keep getting better. That said, if you haven't subscribed already, go down and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you can see all of our upcoming videos, and we will see you in the next one.